Assalamu alaikum and very good morning to all my dear class 12 commerce students. Business study, we continue with a very important chapter, that is marketing management. Students, last time we have discussed the philosophies of marketing. Product concept, production first, production concept was there, then product concept was there, then selling concept was there, then marketing concept was there, and then last one was societal marketing. So we have discussed that. Today we are going to discuss in the same chapter. The question is functions of marketing. Very important question, students, for this chapter purpose point of view. Students, there are many functions of marketing. Functions means what market is doing, what work is market doing. It means different activities that has been done in the market, starting even before the production of the product, after selling of the product, all the activities which are included, that is known as functions. Now functions means different functions are there. I will mention only 5 today. So I will discuss 5 functions today with you people, and then in the next lecture I will complete the whole question. I may be, because it's a very long question. So different functions are there. Only 5 functions are not there. Around 10-12 functions are there. So the remaining functions I'll discuss with you in the next lecture. But right now we'll discuss these 5 functions of marketing. The first point, it is indicated, gathering and analyzing the market information. Students, one thing I would like to say, before making the product, it is very important that you just analyze the market. Now students, what analyzing the market means, to do the study of the market, survey of the market. Students, you are making a very costly product in the company, and then after you come to know that this area people are not very rich people, they are very poor people. So what is the big problem is that, suppose if you make the costly product but people are not ready to purchase, then huge problem will be there. Similarly students, if you make the cheap product, I mean to say for poor people product, and then the people living nearby area, they all are very high profile people, they are rich people, then they will not purchase your product. So what I mean to say, that before making the product, you have to do the survey of the market, study of the market. Students, just one example I'll give you. If you have invited some people at your home for lunch or dinner, and then what happened, without any information you have made the food. By chance you have made the food of 50 people and only 5 people came. So there will be a wastage of the food. Similarly, when you made the food for only 5 people and then 40-50 people came suddenly, then again there will be again a shortage of the food, and then problem will be there. Second thing, what students, suppose you made the food of 10 people and 10 people came, no doubt about that. But the thing is what, that you have not made the food according to their choice, according to their desire. Then these people will not eat the food properly. So again there will be a wastage of the food. So what I mean to say, this is just an example of the food. Same in the market. You have made the product according to the choice of the people, then people will purchase them. But you have made something which people don't like, then problem will be there. Students, why in country like India only 4 or 5 companies are more successful? Tatas are successful, Reliance is successful, Bata is successful, different companies are successful. Only 4 or 5, thousands of companies are there. But the reason is that these people have analyzed the market properly. They have done the study of the market properly. They have observed everything properly. Then after they have started making the product. So students, what I mean to say is, suppose this is a factory where you will make the product and you have not started production yet. So first you have to start getting the information from the people. Now what information will you take from the people? First of all, you may ask about the quality of the product. Then you will ask the people what kind of quality you want in the product. Suppose you are going to make the television. So you will ask to the people, you have not made the television yet, you will make very soon. So you will ask to the people, you will ask to the customers what kind of television you need. Then you may ask for the price also, you may ask for the size of the product also, and you may ask for a guarantee, warranty, color, everything. So first you take information and then you make the product. So information gathering will be done before actual doing the production of the product. What will be the benefit of this is that if you ask the people and then you make the product, then people will like your product, people will definitely appreciate your product, and your product will be sold in the market easily. But what most of the people doing earlier, right now I think most have started gathering the information, but earlier They were making the products and then they were going to the customers and they were telling to the customers to purchase that. So customers were not ready to purchase. But now onwards, what people are doing, they ask the customers first about the different features of the product, what they desire, what they want, and then after the company make the products and then they sell in the market. So because of that, the product can be easily sold in the market. So this is what I mean to say, gathering and analyzing the information. You have to keep in mind the different sections of the customers. You may have to keep in mind the children, you have to keep in mind the young people, you have to keep in mind the old age people, you have to keep in mind middle class people, you have to keep in mind the rich people, you have to keep in mind the poor people. So you have to keep in mind Gujarati, Marathi, Bengali, different sections are there. So what I mean to say, students, that when you make the product, take information first and then you make the product will be sold easily in the market. So that is gathering and analyzing the information. Second point, students, marketing planning. Now marketing planning is what, students? Suppose now you are going to, you got the information from the market, you got all the things from the market, survey you have done in the market. Suppose example, I want to increase my sale from 10% to 20% in Gujarat. गुजरात में मुझे मेरा जो सेल है, प्रोडक्ट का सेल है, टेलीविजन है, एसी है, रेफ्रिजरेटर है, कुछ भी हो, तो वो मुझे 10% से 20% करना है. तो वो मैं कैसे करूँगा? How can I do to increase? What should I do to increase my sale in the Gujarat? So what I will do, I will keep in mind different aspects. Number one, I will make the product with a better quality. One option is there. Second option is that I will give the discount to the customers, so customers will be more attracted. Number three, I will keep the price of the product low. Okay, that also one option I have. I will give few offers to the customers, so customers will be attracted. So what I mean to say that to increase the sales in the Gujarat or any area or maybe in India, then what I can do? I can do X, I can do Y, I can do Z. So I will keep all options in front of me, and according to the capacity of my business, I will select such an option by which I can achieve my goal easily. I told you I want to increase my sale in the market, and the best option for me is that give offers to the customers. So I have started giving the offers to the customers, and customers started coming to my business to purchase the product, and my product sale automatically goes high. So this is what planning means, that you have different options in front of you, and the best option you are selecting just to achieve your goal. So that is what marketing planning is there in front of you. Then product designing and development. Now what you will do, all the things you got, now you are about to start to make the product. So you will think about what? Size of the product, shape of the product, color of the product, quality of the product, durability of the product. आप कैसे प्रोडक्ट बनाएंगे, कौन सा प्रोडक्ट बनाएंगे, उसका कलर क्या होगा, उसका साइज क्या होगा, ये सब आप माइंड में रखेंगे. तो मार्केट की इंफॉर्मेशन तो आपके पास आ गई है, अब आप प्रोडक्ट बनाने जा रहे हैं, तो उसके रिलेटेड जितने भी फीचर्स है आप माइंड में रखेंगे. कॉस्ट ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट विल बी देयर. ओके, देन मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल राइट नाउ दे गिव मोर इम्पोर्टेंट टू द लुक ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट. Look of the product means color should be there, shape should be there, size should be there. So all the key things you keep in mind. So that is what product designing and development. So first you make the rough plan. Nowadays computers are available. So before producing the actual product, the design has to be made on computer, and then it will be finalized by the chief or may say core committee of the business, and then the production will start. So what I mean to say, students, here that product designing means that in advance we plan about the product, we make the product design, and then suppose if it is accepted to all, then we make the product. So it's, you can say that the pre-planning of the production. Then you have number 4, standardization and grading. Now students, standardization and grading, that is what? Standardization means that it is based on quality of the product. Now quality of the product means that you know that some people go to purchase the product in the market, they only prefer to purchase the branded product because it contains the quality, it gives you the assurance of the quality. So standardization, example students, you want to pass the exam, you have to score 33 marks minimum. If you are getting below 33 marks means you are fail. Similarly for the product also, they set certain standard. When they make the production, when they do the production in the company, they set the standard. Suppose if the product is below that standard, they will not accept that. They will means company people. And if the quality of the product is above standard, then only they will accept this product. So what I mean to say, standard is totally directly related to the quality. They set the quality, and then according to that quality, according to that standard, if product has been made, then people will accept that, the company of people will accept that. And suppose if the standard has not been maintained, the people will, means company authority will not accept that. And grading means, you know students, that stars normally nowadays they are giving 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star, 5 star. So what I mean to say, grading is based on the choice of the people. It is for different sections. What I mean to say, generally you have seen the shampoo bottle also and small packet of shampoos also. So company make the product according to the capacity of the people. They make the product for rich people also, same product they make for the middle class people also, and same product they make for the poor people also. But the grading is different, quality may be little different, size may be different, quantity may be different, so different things can be there. Product is same, but maybe little bit plus and minus should be there in the quantity, quality, as well as the durability of the product. Students, mobiles are available in 500 also and 50,000 also. I mean to say it's a mobile. But 500 mobile and 50,000 rupees mobile both have the different qualities, features and all that. So what I mean to say, similarly grading means that they make the product according to the different sections of the society. That is what standardization and grading. And the last point is packaging and labeling. Students, packaging and labeling, as you know the word, you are familiar many a times. Packaging means how to pack the product. Now how to pack is very important, especially where the products are, we have to use the product for a long period of time. Students, and especially those which are perishable product, for that also packaging is more important. Packaging, you know that TV, if you purchase from the showroom, then the packaging is there, the box is there, inside thermocol is there. Why they are doing all this? Because while transportation, the product should not be damaged. So packaging is very important. Sometimes single packaging is there, sometimes double packaging is there, 2-layer packaging I can say. Suppose students, we purchase the toothpaste. Now toothpaste, you know students, 2-level packaging is there. One, the box is there, inside again the tube is there. Tube is also one packaging. So it depends on what kind of product you are using. So students, packaging means that to pack the product in the box, in the small containers, or maybe tube may be there, bottle may be there. Students, you have seen Pepsi and Coke, the only single layer, one bottle is there, inside the cold drink is there. So that is also one packaging. So students, packaging plays a very important role for the safety of the product. Now labeling. Labeling means that the information which is given on the package. पैकेज जो होता है, जो बॉक्स होता है, उसके ऊपर जो अलग अलग इंफॉर्मेशन होती है, इंग्रेडिएंट्स ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट, नेम ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट, प्राइस ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट, एक्सपायरी ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट, and many other things are mentioned on the packaging of the product. The information which is given on the packaging of the product is known as labeling. So students, I will just tell you that these 5 points in a brief I have discussed today. But we have to discuss all these one by one in detail also. So what I mean to say, 5 points we have discussed, remaining again 6-7 points are there. I will discuss in the next lecture, and then after one by one again we have to take all the points separately, because it's not a small topic, it's a very long and important topic. So my humble request to the students, whatever I have discussed with you today, I have shared with you today, if possible, copy these things and write down a few important notes which I have just shared with you, because this question is very important for the board exam purpose. Hope this concept is clear, and we'll see few more points in the next lecture. Thank you very much, students.